I reviewed a gold Yoru player who did not know how to execute on sight. Who would fail miserably at flanking. While being a Yoru player, he would still get stuck like a stepsister in weird places. And currently, he is heading down A main, covering the ground with his ultimate. You cleared basically everything, but dug out, you got punished by it. I think it's pretty simple. We're in for a good time here. Pretty sure that the viewer is from, I think from India. Now, guessing where he is from is actually racist. Listen to this raise. Sounds pretty Indian because they have the bara 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 type shit, which is racist. I absolutely agree. Guessing where the person is from is racist and trying to mimic what he's saying. But I have a funny story because of it. Our professor, they say that, oh, in our country we not pray normally, we just go yup, yeah, okay, you got melted there. Wait, what? I would say unlucky. It's really uncommon spot. You don't really face this spot too often, so I would say you kind of got scammed. So basically, my professor goes, people in our country, they not very normally, they go like yup, 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 listening, and then hold up, you got one, beautiful. And then the professor is like, one time I had an Indian guy and he was nodding like this, and I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? How can she get away with it? And because English is not her native language, I think that people just overlook the fact that she was 100% racist there. How she literally went like,
yeah, so then I know that the Indian guy understood everything I said because he was nodding like this.
This event where she literally just went full racist mode occurred 3 times throughout our first lecture. You guys are stacking B. Are you sure it's gonna be B? Yeah, it's A main. I don't know why you guys are stacking, but okay, we're gonna go for a retake. And Karsia? Beautiful, you won the round. She somehow found out that one of our students is from Bangladesh. So she came up to him and hugged him as if it was really, really sad. Now, I don't know politics. I don't know what the hell is going on in Bangladesh. But I feel like if it's your country, you should be like, fuck yes, I'm from Bangladesh. I want you to explain to me in the am I missing something? Oh, you picked too fast there, though. Like, your flash travels pretty far away. It's gonna take a couple of seconds. You peeked before your flash. And why are we looking at the ground? You're gold 1. I'm gonna stop resuming the round, but what the fuck is this? I wouldn't TP there.
My territory, my room. I have them now. Time to jump.
Also, I don't know why is every single VOD is from Pearl. There's some about Pearl that we all like or dislike. So you're standing here and your teammate just died right here. After the Sova dies, enemies have a gap. They could very easily decide to split B because they just got a pick middle. They would drop a smoke right here. 3 of them would travel through middle. 2 of them would go B main. Now, because this is gold and because this is not Immortal 2 or 3, people are not gonna split B. Instead, they're gonna go all 5 stack. If they do that and you TP out, you have to play retake 5v4. Now, let's say you don't TP out. You see where this is going, right? They all come here because they're smoking middle. They have to choose whether they want to smoke heaven or CT. They're probably gonna be smoking heaven. You're gonna have like 2 teammates to help you there, especially because you are Yoru. You should 100% chill in this spot, and you know that there's no one in B main. Push up and hold. If enemies get on the side, I talk about its pattern very often. I want you to think about it very often. When you have enemies surrounded by 3 red squares, they're cooked. So you see that you've lost all defenders on B, middle type stuff. Instead of going back to A, you drop the TP there. If my camera was lagging, I'm sorry. Act like I'm a faceless YouTuber. Check if anyone's there. You even have time to flash. Push up. You see 2 people? You TP out. You see 1 person? you just fight them. If you see no one, I want you to stay in this position. When the enemies are going to be trying to go out, they're going to be looking down CT. So if we zoom out enough, your perfect position is basically down this line where you have a crossfire with your teammates who are going to be peeking from CT. If your teammates are not going to be holding you from CT, wait for someone to plant or wait for someone to go and clear elbow, and they're just never going to be looking at you. And if shit goes wrong, as it always does, you just TP out. All right, let's go to the next round, everyone. So far, not so bad. I mean, just gotten unlucky quite a bit. You peek too fast before your flash, but overall, it's fine. I see you like this position. I also like this position. You're Yoru. You should absolutely chill here. Now we would just TP out, and I don't know why we play Judge. It's not really even a situation where you should be playing Judge, but I see the idea a little bit.
Spike down B.
Yeah, this is where the problems occur when you have a Judge. Okay. Okay. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell. Oh, hell no. Alright, instead let's try to do a little bit more like this. This makes these guys flash and go back, and the second flash pushes these guys back, meaning you have a nice little timing to go around with your Judge. There's a guy elbow, there's a guy elbow. You know what? While we are at my professors, I'm gonna talk about all of them. So one of our classmates was presenting about stuff. And he said, my classmate, that men like to look about cars more on social media. Women like to look at fashion more. Nice try. Let's fix this. You're slightly a little bit too slow. You have to constantly look at your teammate and what is he doing. He makes contact. If you want to push, you gotta go push now. If you're not gonna push, you should wait for another round. If you want to push and catch this deadlock, there was the slower thingy, so if you want to push, you gotta go push fast, catch that time and go as fast as you can. If you're not gonna push, you can also just go behind this box, wait for your chamber to peak, then you come up and you kill him. Third option, you send your clone in, throw some flashes, you can fight all three of them. Pop some weird TP, go for a high flash, everyone's blind, kill this guy, kill this guy. You have some short-range fights. Your teammate has innate. So my professor did not like the fact that my classmate said that men like cars, motorcycles, you know, automobiles more, and women / girls like more fashion. And my professor got pissed. He was like, yo, hold up, hold that thought. What are you saying? Wait, this is an interesting ult. Just cook him while your flash is there. Oh, come on. Okay. TP. Throw some random TP. Nice. Pressure. Go TP. Go TP. TP. Yoru main. TP through the thing. Please. Okay. Good. So my professor goes like, that is absolutely not true. That is absolutely not true. Unacceptable. I myself look at fashion every single day. Come up to the front of the class. You clearly yourself look at fashion. Look at his shoes, everybody. Look at his shoes, This guy clearly has the latest fashion model shoes. I don't even know what the fuck that means. And your pants. And your pants too. How dare you say men don't like fashion? I didn't say that, professor. How dare you? Alright, go back. And then he continues, he sits down and he continues to scroll on his iPad while we're presenting. True story. Yeah, professor's crazy. Like, what the hell happened here? Okay, so your TP got kind of stuck, so you go for a flank, and then your teammate dies, and this glove continues to push behind as they should, and you don't have. Oh, your TP ran out. Yeah. He was cooking earlier. He did not have the TP.
अपना बैक स्टेप मेरी जल्दी केयर कर
What an unexpected play from Yoru, confusing the enemy.
One enemy remaining.
TPing behind them. Wow. Now coming back to the professor thing. On our final exam, all of the boys, he basically decided to fail all of us. Let's say it takes 5 out of 10 to pass. Good. TP out maybe? He basically failed all of us. He failed 5 of us. He made 1 guy pass. To me, that's sexist as hell. And guess what? When you fail, you also have a chance to retake the final exam. So we go and we retake the final exam. Last time, I learned all of the exam questions from ChatGPT. There were some pretty general questions, like, for example, the life of a plant, you know, let's imagine I'm studying biology. I'm not, but like, what is photosynthesis? It's pretty general question, you know, ChatGPT would know that. Anyways, I get failed. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna learn from the slides that he has provided. So I learned from the slides, I'm gonna get a 10. I'm confident. I go in there. We retake the... Why are you ulting middle? It's kind of a waste of an ult, not gonna go KO.
My territory.
Oh, you got one. Let's paint the picture quickly. So you know that no one is in a main. 3 people here, 1 guy is elbow, and you are flanking from behind right here with your ult. 5 of the enemies are on site. What do? You should contain them in this spot surrounded by freaking red squares. If you don't die here, you win the round. You can't get out of your ult because that baited Deadlock's ult, right? So you drop the TP here, you ult all the way up here, you get out of your ult, force the Deadlock's ult, you TP out, Deadlock doesn't have an ult, and they're still stuck in this red square pattern. If they push you, go back. Try to keep them as long as possible contained between the red squares. So we retake the test. I'm confident. I'm like, I'm gonna get an 8. I'm gonna get a 10. I wrote everything I know. I studied for 4 fucking hours trying to learn everything word by word because he said, do not write a lot, write simple, so I would understand. I'm like, I wrote everything as simple as possible, clearly, all of the definitions.
It's you and me.
Why would you shoot at the bot? Oh, what a bait. So right here, you feel pretty helpless, but if you look at the right of your screen, you see a brimstone. You're suppressed for 6 seconds. They're definitely gonna catch up to you. You're kind of fucked here. When you're fucked, you should look for a glimmer of hope, so to speak. And that teammate right there who's shooting is your glimmer of hope. You should peek out while your teammate is distracting them. Peek out a little bit, trade the Yoru. Try to survive for a couple of seconds until they push you. If they don't push you until the timer goes there, TP out. So my professor decides to give me a 5. Which means I passed. Barely. It's just the passing line. And guess what? He gave all of us a 5. My guy didn't even read the answers that we provided him. He literally does not care. He does not like men. He always talked how he wanted equality between people. I guess we're not people. See what you do here. Right, let's see your execute. Beautiful. First of all, we flash here. This is a very annoying angle. All Reynas, Chambers, Jets, they all like to get one and get out. Always invest one of your flashes, one of your fakes to get rid of this guy. If you're going first out of all of your teammates, then peek like this. Peek like a professional. When it's time to execute, you should know a little bit. You should know one thing. What are you gonna do? What is your plan? How are you gonna take a little bit more space? When you throw a TP all the way down here, that's not a little bit of space. When you TP, you get shot from there, there, there. Not good, right? And the flash that you threw, you somehow managed to hit. I think you hit it like this. Instead, I recommend you to have like 2 executes for every side. One would be the safe one. You get from square A to square B, and you use your flash to blind whatever is in the middle of those two squares. So now instead of having just this space, you also unlock this space. Another execute you can have is the risky one, the risky one, where you want to get a TikTok clip, your friends dared you, you feel confident, stuff like this. Maybe you have to take some risks. So the second execute I would do would be to throw a TP all the way here, or let your teammates do their thing. Instead, you TP here, you try to catch someone that's rotate. Your TPs have to be very intentional. You have to understand how much risk you're taking.
Out of shot. Back off.
Good.
Reloading. Cutting through.
Hey, fall back.
Yeah, fall back.
Hi.
Flash him. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry for yelling.
चलो वाइपर तू भागना, वाइपर तू भाग. Close kill.
Oh, you're cooking here. I like that.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, with the double swing.
ऊपर.
Did you forget that there's one heaven?
Hello 103.
Nice.
103. Low है बहुत.
Oh.
Send 5 more. We can do this again.
Yes, bro. Ayya. Oh. Shoot him back, brother. We're just gonna let him do this to you? Get him. Get him.
Bro, brim के साथ ठीक है.
Bro, get the boom boom and el TP. Nice.
Yoru rotate कर लिया.
I love the hype. I don't know if that's Indian. I'm not gonna assume. I'm not like my professors. I'm not gonna assume it's Indian, but I do like the accent. It's kind of a hype accent. It's half-ass English and half-ass you don't understand what the hell is happening. So I'm down for it.
My ult's ready.
Okay, now that you have ult, you might try to pick something. Because in these ranks you can just flash a guy and you kind of have the kill in your back.
30 seconds left.
Let's get up that box. Yep, flash him and then kill him. Shit.
Don't mess with me.
Good stuff. Wait, are you about to lose? No. No. So you have a phantom.
अबे चूते jumping तो लेना. बस rotate. Brim picture, viper picture, rotate. होगा fake होगा.
Okay.
अपना chamber कहाँ मर गया?
Mercamer K. Someone's having a party in the back of the room. We're just chilling, playing some Valorant, watching Hack 2 podcast, eating lunch late. Good fight on the club. I respect that. Respect that.
One enemy remaining.
No, he just ace clutched against you guys. Out of this stupid position. I wanted to tell you that, but it was a 4v1, so I was like, surely I don't have to say it. So the thing is, you are 49 HP and you have 2 kills. You got 2 kills and you're 49 HP. Instead of pushing here into these close angles, which, remember, enemies are on eco, so they're gonna be playing shotguns. They're gonna be playing marshals, remember? That means they're also gonna be playing sheriff. So you're one tap the sheriff on the body. I wanted to let you know, instead of doing that, just drop a TP and go for a flank. Go for a weird position like this, where you're just holding, bam, pick out on timing, where you don't have to worry about your HP being so low. This is my general rule of thumb. When you're low HP, always go for a flank. Doesn't matter who you are. I want you to write this down. You're low HP, always go for a flank.
Walk.
Now walking doesn't make any sense because you guys already started jumping. Okay. Enemy is ulting.
इसको
Wait
मारना
out the
पड़ेगा,
ult.
ठीक है?
Wait out the ult. Wait out the ult. Yoru sees 4 of you. Try to spread out. Oh shit, you decide to look into... There's no way. And he gets one?
Spike down.
There's one in the smoke. You heard one in the smoke?
तो exit.
You heard one in the smoke?
Cutting through.
He has knife out, just deep. Yep.
Arts clear है क्या side?
Well, you didn't check dugout, so... Especially if you have like a shotgun and you see someone knifing out, just jump out, one tap that dude. You cleared basically everything, but dugout, you got punished by it. I think it's pretty simple. Apechalo ultai. I wanna ask though, say this is Indian game. That's racist, I understand. I do not have better choice of words. Let's say this is from Asia. Asian serve. Are people toxic in them? Also, you just died to an operator? I mean, your flash is like doo-doo. I want you to think how every other character would be flashing these close corners. So Breach would flash like this. This guy would flash like this. And then I want you to think about how they would be holding you. So they would be holding you like this. Maybe from right here. Maybe from right here. Maybe from right here. So you have to flash accordingly. This close corner, for example, like this. Peek out. Now the guy is going to be blind. Also, this corner that you like to play, some people like to hold it and then TP out. Flash the early corners. So back to my question. Are Indians toxic in Valorant? Find out in the next episode. I hope you comment down below this video. If you're looking for a pick, a main. You're looking at the ground. Decent flash, like that. Got a little bit ahead of yourself here. Flash is good because you're alone and 4 of your teammates are down R. You have to understand that if you die... Now remember what I said basically in the first round. There are 4 enemies like this. There's a guy that's pushing here. If this guy dies, then you as Yoru kill him. And now the enemies are stuck behind the red squares. Similar situation happened to you. You're alone. If this glove kills you and your teammates execute onto site, they're stuck between red squares. You have no way out. To keep it simple, when you're alone and you're splitting, there's 4-1 split and you're the guy that's alone. Go extremely slow. So you should overuse all of your utilities like crazy, like flash here, then TP to make sure you're never getting peeked. You can support your team with the flashes. You can drop some fake DPs. Your main priority is to not die. Wait for your teammates to make the big contact, then you can push in slowly. Here you didn't use any utility. You could have died to a random Yoru. And notice how the smoke is dropped. It's scary. Overuse your utility, drop everything into that smoke. If there's a guy, you can always back off into here. Then you wait for your teammates to push in, then sandwich the enemy. Okay, walk down the middle lane. Says Mr. Jonathan. Jonas. Flash. I don't hate it. Decent flash. Could be slightly better. Notice this Yoru. The pattern is coming back again. The Yoru, he has full B main. If you're gonna execute on site, you are about to become the guys surrounded with red squares. If this Yoru, if he stays there, if he doesn't TP like you did in the first round. This is really interesting what's about to happen. You can already feel the pressure from the Yoru. I really like that you push here. Gaining that extra space to make up for the B main. Notice this, Yoru is already cross-firing your full team. I want you to look at the minimap. So you take CT, which is beautiful. You have to make up for the space that you're losing, right? By you breaking out, now you're not surrounded by red squares anymore, and your teammates have more space to breathe. So you pushing CT, perfect. On the other hand, Yoru, with a deadlock, which is, I don't know, heaven, maybe elbow, they're cooking your full team. Look at the minimap. Yoru kills one unexpectedly, Yoru kills another one because he's better, and now they're sandwiched. You can't do anything here. Like you're cooked. Well, you could have done something. We go back here where you got 2 picks. It's a 5 versus 3. And then your chamber dies to the Yoru. Just cancel the push to execute on B. Instead, stay grouped up and go as a machine. Go as a machine on A main. You can go as a machine on R, on back to B main. But you have to clear this Yoru out because he has too much information and he has too much space. And you found yourself in the position that I was talking literally from the first round.
तू खेल रहा है भाई उधर टावर टनल में क्यों जा रहा है तू?
Is that the maximum toxicity we're gonna get from this race?
साइड क्लियर ही नहीं था कट ऑफ करने में
Side clear, you stupid bitch. Toxic. Number 1, better executes. Instead of TPing somewhere where you're gonna be shot from literally every single direction, I want you to TP somewhere where you're only gonna be shot from one direction and use your flash to take care of those angles that you might get shot from. Tip number 2, I did not see you do it basically a single round. Let's say 4 of your teammates are going B. I want you to stand right here, throw a TP so it goes to your teammates. You can make it to go all the way there. And I want you to lurk through middle, try to catch someone off guard. And then when your teammates make some type of a contact, some type of a fight, I want you to push in through the flank, kill someone, TP back to your team, throw another TP. Now you're fighting with your team, make some contact, go back to flank, here and there, here and there. And I usually don't say that, but like your crosshair placement, let's say we take a random segment, a random segment where you're alive. You're looking at the ground. I don't understand how does that work. Always go head level. To learn that, I recommend just watching some pro play footage, Radiant gameplay, and then you can see them always have their crosshair on the head.